Google Auto installs COVID tracking app, Google app crashing worldwide, and tech company Nothing announcing their new earbuds. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Abel with MUO Tech Bytes, here to bring you some of the latest tech news. So recently, Android users in Massachusetts noticed that the state's exposure tracking app, Mass Notify, had been auto-installed onto their phone. Now, as you would expect, this was met with major backlash, the brunt of that backlash actually being on the Google Play Store reviews for the app. If you take a look now, the app has a whopping 1.1 star rating and over 740 reviews, the majority of which are expressing concern over the absence of consent in its installation. Like most other COVID tracking apps, Mass Notify alerts users about possible exposure to COVID-19. When the app is enabled, it uses Bluetooth to detect other users who have also opted in. If a user happens to test positive for COVID-19, they can alert the app, and in turn, the app will then notify any user that has crossed paths with them. Massachusetts launched Mass Notify on June 15th, and reports of auto-installation seemed to happen after users were prompted to update their phone. In a statement to 9 to 5 Google admitted that it automatically distributed the app and went on to say that we have been working with the Massachusetts Department of Public Health to allow users to activate the exposure notification system directly from their Android phone settings. This functionality is built into the device settings and is automatically distributed by Google Play Store, so users don't have to download a separate app. However, Google also added that COVID-19 exposure notifications are enabled only if a user proactively turns it on. Users can decide whether to enable this functionality and whether to share information to the system to help warn others of possible exposure. So while it was installed without consent, the tracking features don't enable unless the user wants it to be. And while that's certainly better, I don't think the optics of auto-installing a tracking app are really that great. But what do you think? Did Google cross a boundary here? Next up, we've got Google again, because apparently there are worldwide reports of the Google app continuously crashing for Android phones. Not a great day for Google. Many have now taken to Twitter to share this same experience after installing the latest Google app update. Now, there was a similar issue back in March that was caused due to a server-side issue from Google, so it's likely that this is the problem again. In a reply to a user query, Google support on Twitter recommended soft rebooting your Android device in a bid to solve the issue. Now, the solution seems to work for at least a selected number of Android users, although others continue to face the same issue after the reboot as well. Another suggested solution is to uninstall the update, which can be done by going to your settings, apps, Google, and finally tapping the uninstall updates option. Now, the solution seems to work for most users, though it seems to only reduce the amount of frequency of crashes for others. So if you are experiencing this and none of these solutions work, then you may just have to wait for Google to roll out a fix. If you're an Android user and you aren't currently experiencing these issues, then it might be a good idea to disable auto updates for now. And last up, we've got the mysterious and enigmatic tech company Nothing announcing the debut of a new product. OnePlus co-founder Carl Pei launched Nothing earlier this year as a company aiming to remove barriers between technology and people. Now, Nothing has announced that it's partnering with high-end British department store Selfridges to launch its debut earbuds, the Ear 1. Now, what I would love to ask Carl is whether or not they understood the grammatical problems that calling their company Nothing would cause. Nothing seems cool. Nothing seems important. There's nothing that I wouldn't do to own a part of Nothing. In a press release, Carl Pei explained that Selfridges is an iconic shopping destination for us to launch Ear 1. Pei goes on to explain that the partnership will provide us with a platform to showcase Nothing's uniquely designed tech to consumers who value quality and new ideas. Now, ironically, at the moment, we know nothing about Nothing's debut product, besides the fact that it'll be a set of truly wireless earbuds that will deliver a pure sound experience. The earbuds were supposed to be launched in June, but Nothing explained that this has been pushed back to later this summer. Now, I really wish there was more to report on here, but Nothing is committed to their mysterious ways, so we'll just have to wait and see if the hype matches the result. And that wraps up today's video, guys. Now, if you want to keep up to date on the latest tech news, then definitely hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification to make sure you're notified. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching. My name is Abel with MUO Tech Bytes, and we will catch you in the next one.